it's a hand up, not a handout. So you got to put some work into it to do the fundraising to get the things back out of it that you want. But again, if you put the work in, the rewards are huge, and I'll tell you why. I'm also the president of Harrington Pop Warner, right up here in Harrington, and my helmets were getting ready to expire at the end of last year. So what we had to do was we fundraised through the Horsey Family Youth Foundation enough to outfit the whole organization with brand new helmets this year. It's hard to do. We put a lot of work in, but like I say, what you put in, you get back twofold. So it really helps out.
Now, besides Pop Warner, do you have like Little League and maybe high schools?
We actually do have. We have a couple little leagues that are involved. Laurel Little League is involved. I'm trying to think if there's another little league anywhere that's in it. A Georgetown Little League is involved, and we also have some of the schools. Sussex Tech High School, Lake Forest High School, Milford High School. They've jumped in as well. Matter of fact, today I just dropped tickets off Delmar Athletic Boosters. They've joined the foundation, so it's growing. We actually have a little league that's in Nancock, Virginia. That's as far south as we are right now, and then we go all the way up to Wilmington. So.
Now, you say you help teams in Maryland. How many teams do you think you help in that area?
Well, we have Berlin Pop Warner out of Berlin, and matter of fact, I think Berlin might be our only representative right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have one from Virginia, one from Maryland, and then there's like 19 to 21 in Delaware.
So if they're interested, all they have to do is call Mr. Horsey and get an appointment and go from there.
They can either contact myself or Mr. Horsey, and we have a website. It's hfyfraffle.com. Go on there. All the contact information's there. You can pretty much call me at any time. I always answer my phone.
Now, you have a big fundraiser coming up May the 21st and the 22nd.
Actually, it's the 22nd, 23rd.
Oh, 22nd, 23rd, sorry.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to take place at the Heritage Awards celebrity outing.
Yes.
You've had some big names in the past. So talk about this year's.
Well, it's the annual Horsey Family Youth Foundation Celebrity Golf Classic, which is actually right out our window behind us over at Bridgeville Golf and Country Club. Every year what we do is we set up, we sell teams to various groups, organizations, that whoever wants to play into the tournament. It's a little steep, but all 100% of the money out of the tournament goes back into youth sports and helps the kids. This year we have a meet and greet on the 22nd, the night of, into the ballroom of the country club. And what we do is each team or individual ticket people can buy tickets for the dinner. And it's a meet and greet with all the celebrities, and everybody comes in. You mingle, cocktails, hors d'oeuvres. Then we have a sit-down dinner, and we also have a live and silent auction at the end of it. And two of the guest speakers that Mr. Horsey's bringing in this year is one of them. His name is Fred Downs, which is a retired Vietnam veteran. He's written a couple books. And he's going to be a motivational speaker at the dinner, along with a former Miss Delaware is coming, which actually used to be in the foundation through an all-star cheer group out of Laurel, the Shore Thunderstars. So she's going to come and she's going to speak. And then, of course, Mr. Horsey's going to speak, but, that's given.
Now, in years past, you've had Tom Matty and
Bruce
Rich
Laird,
Gannon.
Rich Gannon, Rocky Blyer, Joe Washington, and a lot of the guys are coming back. A funny story was when I started looking out for celebrities, I called Joe Washington's house. His wife answered the phone, and I said, "Yeah, this is Dale." She goes, "Oh, Dale." She goes, "Joe's been waiting for your call." She said, "He's having a knee replacement. He actually had one done in December. He just had the second one done in February, but he told the doctor, make sure it's right because I'm playing golf in May." So guys like that we like to bring back. They're good with the community. They're good with the people. And you like spending time with them,
And then also you've had Reggie Branch and Gary Clark in the past. How difficult is it to get them to return?
It's not. It's getting up with them is the hard part. Getting them to return is pretty easy because they're nice guys. They know what the foundation's about. Every one of our guys that we bring in is 110% supportive of kids and things that you do for kids, because most of them are doing it in their own communities back wherever they're from. Like this year, we have Tony Collins coming up from North Carolina. He used to be a running back with the New England Patriots, and he's actually related to Reggie Branch, both of them being running backs, but different teams. But he's coming up from North Carolina this year, and he does a lot of community service in his area with kids. So hopefully it'll all work out. What we do is we have the meet and greet on the Wednesday night, and then the dinner and the auction, and people should buy tickets to come to the auction. That's where we make a lot of money. We got a lot of great sports memorabilia there.
In the past, I think you had a signed helmet by Joe Flacco.
We had that. We actually raffled off Joe Flacco's cleat last year.
Oh, okay.
That went for a pretty good chunk of change, believe it or not, which was good. Okay,
good. I guess anything by Flacco.
I'm hoping this year I got Andrew Luck's cleat and his jersey signed. So we have a lot of sports memorabilia items like that. It looks like we're going to have a driving suit for Tony Stewart, encased in it's a 5-foot frame, all done up, really nice. So hopefully we'll have that there. And then after we do all that, the next day we'll show up on Thursday and we match a celebrity with each golf team, so they get to spend 18 rounds with them, and it's a lot of fun. It gets competitive. It's best ball tournament. I mean, these guys, you could tell they played professional sports because it gets pretty. There's a lot of ribbing goes back and forth between the golf teams. So, but it's good. We all have a good time, and we all really enjoy it.
Who was the winning team last year?
Last year, the winning team was from Laurel Gardens. Was the guy that owned the team was Tim McKenna, and he brought a ringer in on us, and he could play. But I think they won by one stroke. There was 3 teams within a stroke or 2 of each other, so it's really good. It's a best ball tournament. So as long as you got a couple people that can hit it, a couple people can drive it, you'll be in it.
And usually every year you have Tom Amati. How important has he been to the development of the Horsey Foundation, especially the celebrity fundraiser?
Very much so. I don't think Tom's going to be able to make it this year, but he's been a really a big help with getting us with some of the celebrities and getting us to know them and bring them over here. And like I said, these guys, I tell you, when you meet them, you wouldn't know that they were at one time the top of football or the top of baseball, because they don't act like it. They act like me, you sitting right here just talking, So it's pretty enjoyable hanging out with it. But he's done a lot for the foundation, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, you've also had Brooks Robinson. He's a really nice guy too.
The only problem with bringing Brooks over is when you get him here, when you're trying to do something else, because everybody wants a signature, and he will sit there and sign until he can't sign anymore. We weren't able to get Brooks this year. I don't know what the reason actually was, why it was, but hopefully we can bring him back. It's always good to rotate him in and out. We got I'll give you a list of some of the guys we got coming. We got Tippy Martinez coming back this year, which he's always
the ex-Oriole pitcher.
Yeah, ex-Oriole pitcher. Reggie Branch, which used to be a running back for the Redskins. Bruce Laird played for the Colts. Chad Unitas, which is the son of Johnny Unitas.
Right. He's been there before.
Yeah, he pretty much comes every year. He's a very good golfer, by the way. Tony Collins, running back for the Patriots. Raleigh McKenzie was one of the former Hogs for the Redskins. Dave Johnson, pitcher for the Orioles. Joe Washington, like I said earlier. Ed Simmons, Paul Blair, played for the Orioles, and Roy Jefferson, which played for the Redskins and the Steelers. So, I mean, that's just a few. There's a few more. I can't throw their names out there right now because they haven't committed all the way. So we're kind of hoping that in the next couple of days I can lock down everybody else. So we're looking for as many teams as we can get. If anybody's interested in putting a team into the tournament, they can contact me at 302-841-5120, and I'll be more than happy to talk to them and tell them what it's all about. Last year we raised over $30,000 in the tournament, and that all goes back into the foundation. Currently, right now, what we're doing is we're supporting a lot of sports teams, and we're also supporting high schools. And I forgot, we actually have a college involved into it because Delaware Tech, down in Georgetown.
Okay.
Their athletic program is in the foundation as well. So it's benefiting all the way up to the college level. But last year we were able to put over $140,000 back into youth sports, which I think is just phenomenal. And everybody's benefiting from it, so it's a great thing, you know.
How's the attendance been the last couple years to the two-day event?
It's been a little rough. Economy's hurt a lot of people that normally put teams in. It's been rough, you know, but we make do what we got to do, and hopefully this year, right now, everything's looking a lot better. So I don't know if that's a sign of the economy or what, but we're getting a few more phone calls back than what we had a few years ago. So we'd like to get it back up to as many teams as possible. We don't want to slow the golf course down to where it's at a standstill, but we'd like to get it about 20 teams.
How many Oriole items will you have? I know a few years ago you had a signed Nick Markakis item.
Oh yeah, we had. It's hard to tell you right now. Actually, Mr. Horsey and myself went to a sports memorabilia. A store last night to talk to the individual that owns the store, and we're still in negotiations of figuring out what we're going to bring in and what we're going to get. So, can't really divulge any of that yet. I wouldn't want somebody to come to think that I have something and I don't have it. But there'll be some baseballs there signed. There'll be some baseball portraits signed.
Baseball bats.
There will be some baseball bats. I'm hoping, and like I said, I don't want you're going to get me to divulge too much, but I'm hoping for a. I'm hoping for a Pee Wee Reese signed bat in there. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
What about Cal Ripken or maybe Billy Ripken?
I tell you what.
They're just too difficult?
Well, they're so busy. I mean, Cal's got Aberdeen, the baseball there. He's got it at Myrtle Beach, and he's doing TV, and Billy's doing TV, and it's hard. And I understand. You know, they got their own interests of things that they got to do, but hopefully one day we can get them.
And Brian Mitchell was there a couple years ago, and I thought he was really nice to the people, and they enjoyed him there.
Class act. The man is a class act, and he can hit a golf ball, and he's funny. And we had him, and we had Gary Clark at the same time, and they kept me in stitches. But I mean, and the hard part for me is when I watch or sit and talk to these guys, I'm a huge Redskin fan. So when I grew up, these are the guys that I watched, and I'm like sitting right across the table from them, and it's like they'll talk to you about anything. They don't really have to talk about football. You know, they'll talk about anything. But they really, really support and back what we do for the kids. Every time I talk to a Tippy Martinez or something like that, or somebody like that, first thing they say is, you know, it's great what you guys are doing with the kids. And that's what it's all about. If we can't help the kids out, then that's shame on us, you know.
And if you go there, you can even get something signed or like a picture with them.
Sure. A lot of times, if we have like a Brooks Robinson that was coming in, I think what we did a couple of years ago when he came was we just went and got a case or 2 cases of baseballs, and Brooks just sat there and signed until he just couldn't sign no more, you know. But yeah, if you got something you want to bring it, as long as, you know, the only thing I say is be courteous to the celebrity. If he gives you the back off sign, then back off him. But if not, we don't have a problem with it. And
usually they're very friendly.
They're great, yeah. They'll probably actually, even if we try to stop it because we got something else going on, they'll, oh, come on, just one more. Just one more. Before you know it, you're 15, 20 into it. But no, great guys. They really are. Class act.
And I met Tom Maddy, and he says when they're there, they like to reminisce and talk about the good old days.
Yeah. Well, and the good thing is when because I got a few things to do during the dinner and whatnot, I don't really get a chance to talk to them too much until after the dinner, because I take them back to the hotel, get everybody situated, and get ready for the golf. And that's when I get to spend time with them. And, oh, yeah, they swap stories all the time. And some of them are funny, especially when they start telling you some of the off-the-field things. Yeah, they get a little interesting.
Okay. What time on Wednesday does the event begin if people want to attend?
Cocktails will start at 5:30 with the meet and greet with the celebrities. Dinner will be at 7. And then what we'll do is at 8 o'clock we'll start the live auction. We also have a silent auction, so there's some other items that people can pick up and come in and bid on and this and that. So we do both. Mr. Joe O'Neill from Laurel. He does the auctioning and does a great job, and we try to raise as much as we can for the kids.
And then the next day, you're going to the people can play with the celebrities golf.
Right, along with whoever purchases a team. They get matched up together and they go on out and hit a few. And so far, knock on wood, we've never had drop from the sky during our tournament. So we're hoping that we continue to stay that way. So.
And very, very fortunate.
Yeah.
We're going to take our first commercial break. It's live at Jimmy's Grill. More to come with Dale Webb from the Horsey Foundation. And welcome back. We're live at Jimmy's Grill. I'm Anthony Joseph with my special guest, Dale Webb from the Horsey Foundation. And Dale, besides the fundraiser in May, you have a car raffle scheduled in October. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we've actually already started the car raffle. Mr. Horsey's purchased the 2013, let me see if I say this right, ZL1 Camaro convertible.
And I went on the website. It's red.
Yeah. It's a lot of power too. Tops out at like 204 mile an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, what we do is we run this raffle from February all the way until October the 19th, where we have a giveaway, and that's only one of the prizes that is given away. Is the car's first prize, second prize is $5,000 in cash, and then third, fourth, fifth, and sixth prize is $2,500 in cash. So every ticket that we sell, there's a chance. You got 6 chances to win. I mean, obviously the car, tags and title is at the winner's expense, not at ours. Okay. But no, it's a beautiful car. It's a lot of car. It's one of those. There's only 120 of them going to be made with the ZL1 engine in it this year, and we were fortunate enough to get one. And I drove it, and it's a lot of car, a lot.
Now, are you eligible to win this?
I'm not, because I'm actually helping out and doing a lot of the work with it. But you can buy tickets at our website, which is again www.hfyfraffle.com.
And how much are tickets?
Well, it's one for $20 or 3 for $50. You can either purchase them right there online. We have it set up to where you can buy the tickets online, Or you can come to one of the events that we have. We take it to Bike Week in Ocean City twice a year. We take it to 2 cruise-ins in Ocean City. It's around a lot of local venues, because what the organizations will do is the organizations will take the car and go set up somewhere, and they'll sell tickets, because the more tickets they sell, they get 75% of the ticket return money back within a week. So, I mean, if you sell a ticket for $20, you get $15 back right away. That's better than selling all kinds of pizza and candy and all the other stuff. Better return.
And the giveaway is October the 19th. What is the deadline that people can purchase these tickets?
Well, the drawing's at 8 o'clock. You can purchase tickets up to about 7:50.
Okay.
And I will tell you, when the first ticket is drawn at 8 o'clock, Mr. Horsey starts calling right then. And we will call you a few times. We'll keep calling, even for a few days. We've had some people it's taken us 4 days to get a hold of. But we found them. They didn't believe they actually won.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they kind of hung up on us a couple times. They thought it was a joke, but it wasn't. They won.
Who was last year's winner?
Last year's winner was a '68 Classic Camaro, and it went to West Seneca, New York.
Okay.
I don't have the guy's name on me right now, but it went way out of state. He bought it at Bike Week. Bought one ticket.
Just one ticket?
One ticket. One ticket.
If you're lucky, just buy one.
A lot of times that's what it is. You got to be in it to win it.
That's true.
So if you get that ticket and get in it, you can win it. That's what it is. The foundation is a great tool for organizations to raise money to help their kids out. And you know what? Mr. Horsey and Mrs. Horsey are adamant about, if you can keep a kid off the streets and out of drugs and keep them involved in an activity, then they feel that the foundation's done its work.
Besides the 2 fundraisers, how does the Horsey Foundation generate money?
That's the only way it's done, is by those 2 events. It's done by the golf tournament.
People donate if they just want to support?
People can flat out donate. Sure, Mr. Horsey probably would not turn that down at all, I'm sure. But again, all of our contact information is on the website. Feel free to call me at any time, and if you want to donate money to it, I'll come pick it up. Not a problem. But no, that's the 2 big events. We used to hold a fishing tournament down at the Indian River Inlet, but with the economy, fuel, boats, it's gotten to where we really can't hold the tournament anymore. So maybe hopefully in the future we can go back to it. We'll see.
When do you start planning for the event in May?
I start in January. Sometimes December. It all depends. But usually we have a committee together. Obviously Mr. Horsey, Bobby Horsey, Bob Sirklevsky, Anthony Perez, myself, and Mary Passwaters. And we all get together and we kind of figure out where we got to go and who we can go hit up for a team and who we can get donations from. And it's a culmination of all of us jumping in, throwing the elbows together and getting it done. And so far we've been pretty successful.
Dale, before I let you go, is there anything you'd like to add about the celebrity outing that will take place in May at the Heritage Shores in Bridgeville?
Well, tickets for the dinner are $75 a piece, or you can buy a corporate table for $800. Come out and just check it out one time. I think you'll totally enjoy yourself. You'll get a lot of stories. You get to meet a lot of celebrities, and they're great, great people. And it's all for kids. No matter what you do with the foundation, it's all going to kids.
And you mentioned earlier all the proceeds from these events, it goes to the kids.
100%.
And that's rare.
Very rare. But this is the goal that Mr. and Mrs. Horsey have, and we're just trying to help them live it out.
He just loves the community.
Loves the community, loves the kids. That's all I can say. Best fundraiser I've ever been involved with.
Well, we're all out of time. Make sure you join me every Tuesday as we're live at Jimmy's Grill. Coming up, Colin Walls and Jim Weller.
We gotta get as far away
Test
from
1,
you
2.
as possible. Far away from your mouse as possible. Think about putting on your toes.
Test, test, test. Testing, testing.
Check one,
Test,
two,
test, test,
one,
test.
two.
Good evening, everybody. Jim Weller here with Catch It Live.